What's up, guys? Luna Wolf MXS here. Today, continuing with my lightest, smallest camping gear ever. Now I move on to the axe. I've done the saw, which this is the lightest, smallest, most practical saw. Because as I said, in the hilt of this one is a smaller saw, but I don't know if it's lighter. I need to do more research. But we've done the saw. If I can get this to focus. Now we've moved on to the hatchet. The good thing about this hatchet is it's a hatchet and it gets extremely sharp, so you can use it as a knife and a hammer because the back is flat. I've used it as all three items and it works. It's insanely impressive. So it's a Grans, I can't even pronounce it, it's Swedish. Gransfors Brooks hatchet. Comes with an axe book, which is awesome because it shows you how they're made and all that stuff. It shows you how to use the hatchet effectively, different methods on using the hatchet. Shows you other axes that they make. This company is awesome. Every year I buy my brother something from this company. I feel like that's a really thick page. But yeah, it shows you different ways to use the hatchet. It also shows you somewhere how to rebuild the hatchet if it breaks. It shows you how to put another piece of wood in it. I think that was it. Not sure. But there's a lot of really nice stuff in this book. The only problem with this hatchet is it costs, right now on Amazon, it's $170, which the price varies. I've seen them as cheap as $150, but it is not a cheap hatchet, but it comes with a 20-year guarantee, and I don't know if that's from normal use or what, because I'm pretty abusive with camping stuff, but this hatchet has done me really well. So, to get down to the point of it being the lightest and smallest, you can tell it's small because, I mean, look at my hand. I'm probably, I'm 5'8", about 190. So, you can see how small it is. This Gerber that I have is a normal size hatchet. That's your average size hatchet. So, you can see, I mean, it's really not that much smaller. It's shorter. It's not that much smaller. It's really well balanced, as you can kind of see. Yeah, it's really well balanced for how small it is. A lot of people have questions on it being so light that it won't perform its job well. Whatever type of steel this is made out of is extremely easy to sharpen. And, I mean, you can take a whetstone and hit it a couple times, and it is razor sharp, which it is right now. I've oiled it, which is the sheen you see. I was trying to get some of the rust. I have not taken care of this hatchet like I'm supposed to, but I was trying to get some of the rust off and keep it oiled. But anyways, this weighs 12 ounces. It took me forever to get to this point that it weighs 12 ounces. This is the lightest, smallest, most practical hatchet on the face of the planet. In my last two videos, I mentioned that I contacted the guy who makes hatchets for Joe Rogan. He makes knives and hatchets for Joe Rogan, and he charges Joe Rogan prices. I mean, it's like $300 to $500 for a knife. It's pretty ridiculous. I contacted him to see if he could make a smaller, lighter hatchet than this, and I sent him the dimensions and what it was made out of, and he said no. He could not make a hatchet smaller and lighter than this one. And he also said even if he could, the hatchet would cost $600, which this one's only, I want to say I got it for $150 or $160. I can't remember. But on Amazon right now, they're going for $170. But this thing, I've used it multiple times as a hammer. I've sharpened it to use it as a knife, which it gets incredibly sharp. You can kind of see it's got some burrs from where I sharpened it. It's also got some wolf hair on it, like wolf as in my dog. But, I mean, it gets incredibly sharp. They are extremely good quality hatchets. If you want a hatchet that's going to last you for the rest of your life, something that's not going to take up a whole lot of space in your pack, this is the one. This is going to last you forever. If it breaks, you can send it back. And even if it does break and you can't send it back, you're somewhere in the woods where you need a hatchet now, it shows you in here how to redo the handle with just a normal stick, which is incredible. So like say your phone's not working or something, you have the axe book you can throw in your pack, which is really helpful. But it comes with a leather, like a really nice leather what's it called? Like a cover that wraps around it, but I somehow lost it while I was using this in my yard, and I think I raked it up in some leaves and threw it away, like the smart person I am. But this is, I mean, it's stamped on like every side. I don't remember what it says, but like every side's stamped with who made it and everything. These are handcrafted. This is the lightest, smallest, most practical hatchet on the face of the planet. This is the one you need if you want to use a tool in the woods that works as a knife, a hatchet, and a hammer.